Really quick, I see some people are worried. There's no announcement or anything like that. I'm not going anywhere. Deadbeats, you already know this. I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to talk a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and address my thoughts about Amelia. Sorry if I pause a lot. I'm recovering from a cough, and I'm also kind of, how do I say, I'm trying to choose my words carefully here, so if you'll just give me a minute. When people move on to the next part of their journey, people that have done so far in hololive, right now it's not really a situation where I can say something like, are you guys okay? I want to make sure that you're okay, stuff like that, like I did with some previous senpai, because this is my own genmate, which is this is not something that I've had to do before. So just if you could have some patience with me. I don't really know how to approach this kind of thing. I already got my I got my tears out of the way, but it still doesn't, it's not, it is still really hard. This is something that we've had some time to process this information. It doesn't make it any easier at this moment to talk about what's going on. I know that I see there's a lot of people that are, you know, confused and such. I wonder if there are people that haven't seen the news, but today it was announced that my genmate, Amelia Watson, a member of Myth, hololive English Myth, for 4 years, all of us have been together for that long. She is going to be ceasing her channel activities. Not from here on out, there's still 10 more days of her activity, sorry. That is what she has decided. She is one of the original members of EN who was there from the start. So this news has come as a shock to a lot of you guys. Again, we've known about it for a while. So Ame explained some of the situation to us, but the thing is, I don't even really fully understand. So I'm not really in a position to like clarify what she said. I'm not a spokesperson or anything like that. I'm here to just kind of tell you how I feel about the situation. I don't know any details. You're just gonna have to listen to what Ame has to say and what Cover has to say in the future. I think that the way that things will be will gradually unfold little by little over time, and I think you guys will begin to understand exactly what is going on. But I will say, and Ame has said this in a comment, I read the comment, she is not becoming staff. I think that was that is the one thing that I will say. She put a comment. Go look at the pinned comment, and that's all that I'm going to say about the information itself. But I wanted to talk about how I feel about all of this. Obviously, this is not something that I thought that how do I say this? I'm so terrible at talking. As a genmate, I want her to stay with us always. I think that's normal. But as a friend, I want her to do what she wants to do and what feels right for her. Everybody's got a path in life, and just because one person's path maybe leads down a really long road in one direction, it doesn't mean that everyone's path goes in the same way. And that's just how it is when you zoom out and you see how the world is as a whole. I know that we get so excited and so into the fun world that we've built here, but when you zoom out, you can see that there are all these branching paths, and not all of us are headed down the same one. And there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, more than anyone can know. It's the same for those of you that have, you know, office jobs, or those of you who have your own private lives. There are things that go on behind the scenes that nobody else knows about. Not all of them are bad, not all of them are good. It's just how it is. No matter what, I just want you guys to know that I support Ame, no matter what she wants to do, and nothing changes ever. That Myth is 5 people. It always will be 5 people, and we were thrown into the trenches together. Nothing will take away all that we've done together, but even more than that, especially Ame. Even more importantly, what Ame's done. And I know she doesn't like the spotlight, so I don't really talk about it often. I don't say it often, but the things that she has pioneered and started, the trials that she has pushed through when we were all, you know, suffering in our own way from the pandemic, are really not something to brush off lightly. And even though she's off to some new adventures now, none of that is just erased automatically. She has done more than I can even explain. She is, you know, innovative. Sometimes I feel like her brain is too big. You know, she needs to go off on her adventures and see how much even bigger her brain can expand. Ame likes to keep things light. Whenever I think of a person that likes to keep things light and cheerful, I think of Ame, which is why I'm trying not to be super doom and gloom about it, even though in my heart, I am very sad. I am trying to keep a smile on my face, because that's how she is, a person who wants to keep it light and chill and fun. That is how I have come to know her. And so in respect for her wishes, I'm going to say that I support whatever path she wants to take. Myth will always be 5, and I know all of our hearts are very heavy. Things will not ever really truly be the same, but what I want more than anything, even more than the persistence of and being a part of a full person unit, is the happiness of my friend. I'm not asking anyone to take the situation lightly and suddenly get happy, but what we can do now is look forward to a week full of the Ame adventures we have come to love over the years. Let's have fun with her and do it to the absolute fullest that we can.